So apparently Maria Acosta, 44-year-old Maria Acosta. Now there is that Abel Acosta. Is Maria related to the Abel Acosta? Maria Acosta is wanted for in connection to a person of interest to an August 7th, 2022 murder that happened in Albuquerque. There was a murder of 4 Muslim men, and Biden and the federal government's taking a big interest in that homicide. But this one almost seemed like it almost got swept under the rug. But that's the suspect, okay? So if you see them in Albuquerque, Maria Acosta, these other folks are, wanted for something. But let me read these 2 articles here. AlbuquerqueJournal.com. A man was shot to death at an apartment complex, 500 block of Tramway Northeast, early Sunday morning. Officers responded to a call about a shooting in the Copper Ridge Apartments around 6:30 a.m. So people are just getting off while they sleep. Somebody got shot up and killed shooting at an apartment complex northeast Albuquerque. Leaves 1 dead. It's by Elizabeth Tucker. Sunday, August 7th, 2022. When they arrived, officers found an adult male who had been shot. An adult man who had been shot. And they didn't say who. Gilbert Gallegos, an Albuquerque Police Department spokesman. He died on the scene as a result of his wounds. The victim was involved in a physical altercation with other individuals at the apartment.
We've got about 148 kids out here, and every one of us working really hard to.
All right, that's KRQE. It's a little. Calm down with the ambition. Too many pop-up things. I'm just trying to read the damn article. So, Copper Ridge Apartments, Tramway, 500 block of Tramway Northeast, early Sunday morning. When they arrived, they found the man dead. They said that he was involved in a physical altercation with other individuals at the apartment. So, okay, 6:30 a.m., they got into a big fucking fight, and then somebody pulled out a gun, and then he got shot. And then apparently they're saying it was this Maria Acosta, possibly. Here's what they say. Maria Acosta, 44, is wanted in connection to a homicide that took place on August 7th, 2022 at the Copper Ridge Apartments on Tramway Boulevard Northeast. Officers found David Salazar shot inside an apartment. And Acosta is described as 5 foot 8 inches, 125 pounds, and has a tattooed back. Then Anthony McCready, 28, is wanted in connection to a May 22, 2022 homicide. Police alleged they were called to Central in Pennsylvania. Allegedly, we were called to Central in Pennsylvania on May 8th. We got the 911 call. There's no alleged. What a weird place to throw alleged in there. 2 men had been shot at the location. Raymond Cedillo, one of the victims, reportedly died a few weeks later from the shooting injuries. McCready is described as 5 foot 7 inches, 165 pounds, has arm, neck, chest, and back tattoos. So we're going to have to talk about that. Raymond Cedillo, R.I.P. to Raymond. Michael Kelly, 29, is wanted after a homicide that happened on November 18th, 2021. Police say they are called to the Copper Ridge Apartments on Tramway Boulevard Northeast on that day when they found Brandy Rail dead in a vehicle. Brandy Rail, what the fuck is going on with this Copper Ridge Apartments? I feel like you just have to shut it down and just figure out what the hell is going on. When they found Brandy Rail dead in a vehicle, officials described Kelly as 5 foot 11 inches, approximately 170 pounds, and has arm, chest, and abdomen tattoos. Any information related to these homicides or suspects can be relayed to law enforcement. So, Maria Acosta, they didn't identify the suspect here. It said he was shot during the altercation. It's not related to the Muslim men. So, it's just over at the Copper Ridge Apartments. It's always happening. That's always happening over there at the Copper Ridge Apartments. 6:25 a.m., 557 Tramway Boulevard. They found a man been shot. He died from his wounds at the scene. He had been involved in a physical fight with other people at the apartment, was shot during the fight. How we go from there's a brawl, he got shot in the brawl, to Maria Acosta may be the person who pulled the trigger. Is she a person of interest? Is she wanted? To what degree? This is August 7th. We only had, 48 hours to figure this damn thing out. So let's see, is there anything else? Maria Acosta, and the guy's name was David Salazar. David Salazar. If I'm ever shot, immediately report who I am, what my name is, and start asking a million goddamn questions. Because none of these rat bastards are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Let's see. Maria Acosta is charged with aggravated burglary and conspiracy. Okay, let's see this. Seems like there's a couple more articles here. Come on, Albuquerque Journal, I don't want to answer these questions. So, because they have this paywall, I'm going to ignore this article. Maria Acosta. So, yeah, God, we need the information, We need to have state media just to tell us the official version, okay? We know it's probably going to be a lie, but we don't even get the official version because of these paywalls. So this is far from the first time 44-year-old Maria Acosta decided to skip going to court. Oh, she was accused of murder and decided to not go to court this time. David Salazar, they said that he had been shot at the flat. There's another article here too. So another no-show for an Albuquerque woman racking up high-profile charges, including a police chase and now murder, and it's far from the first time 44-year-old Maria Acosta decided to skip going to court. It is, however, the most serious. She hasn't been reading the laws. The legislatures, they passed all those laws. She needs to start reading the laws. Well, actually, if you do read the laws, then the cops will be all pissed off because you think you know the law better than us. So actually, she shouldn't be reading. Wait. Should we read the laws or not? It is, however, the most serious charge ever filed against her. Murder. Acosta was indicted last week on first-degree murder charges tied to the death of her ex-boyfriend, David Salazar. APD says that in early August, Acosta and her new boyfriend, oh wow, she picked a real winner there, Derrik Bonner, broke into Salazar's home to get Acosta's stuff back. Witnesses told police Bonner kicked down the door and the two men got into a fight. Bonner is also facing murder charges, but it's not clear exactly what role APD believes Acosta played in the murder. However, she has been on law enforcement's radar for years. So Bonner...
Another no-show for an Albuquerque woman racking up high profile...
All right. In January, Acosta and a friend led police... She was the one that started the thing. What was her role? She was the one in the middle. She was the Helen of Troy. You know how two major cities fought over that was her. She was that person. And that has to suck, right? A person you thought loved you goes and finds some piece of crap to attack you. And then relationships is crazy because when it was just you two, you're best friends, and then when it's all crap, then you're guys like the worst enemies. In January, Acosta and a friend led police on a high-speed chase through two counties that started after they were accused of stealing fake eyelashes from a Family Dollar in Cubero. Damn, all this started over stealing some fake eyelashes. Speeds topped 100 miles an hour before police finally arrested Acosta near Albuquerque. The Jeep she was driving was reported stolen. Okay. So it wasn't just eyelashes. It wasn't like $1 eyelashes. It was like a $10,000 Jeep. Okay, Acosta was released on her own recognizance in that case. What the fuck? She didn't get a $5,000 bond. I bet she got a preliminary hearing, though. And probably 3 lawyers. She probably got 3 lawyers and a preliminary hearing. You get on out of here. Your Honor. I was just trying to take the eyelashes, and then the cops came, and I had to take the Jeep because the cops I didn't want to the eyelashes, and so it was more of a. Despite being wanted at the time for blowing off her pretrial supervision in another stolen car chase from 2020, court records show Acosta also failed up to show to court in the police chase case. Oh, oops. Blew off her pretrial supervision in another stolen car case. Your Honor, I only took the Jeep that time because I was trying to take some makeup. I was trying to take some blush. Look, I need eyelashes and I need blush. I need my makeup. I had a hair and makeup emergency, Your Honor. You don't understand. Police ran into Acosta once again in late August after being called to a fight between Acosta and her daughter, allegedly over fentanyl. At that time, Acosta had at least one warrant out for her arrest. However, APD says the day of this incident, Acosta had a medical episode and was transported to the hospital. Officers later charged her with battery and issued a summons. Now charged with murder, Acosta no-showed again. Appears to be in the wind. She did have an active warrant out for her arrest on the day of the alleged fentanyl fight. APD does not know if responding officers checked for a warrant before she was taken to the hospital. And so right now, Maria Acosta has 4 active felony warrants out for her arrest. So, yeah, guys, don't steal, don't assault, don't rape, and don't murder. Don't assault, don't steal, don't rape, don't murder, don't murder, don't murder, don't murder. Motherfucking, fucking, don't. They're accused of murder. Maybe keep them behind bars. Make sure they have a good lawyer. Make sure they could, talk to whoever, on Sunday at 2 p.m. The victim at Copper Ridge Apartments was identified by the officials eventually as David Salazar. Inside the flat, Salazar had been shot. I mean, she's sitting there, she's boosting cars. I wouldn't even know where to take them to. Even if you're somehow, let's say they left the keys, you took the. Where do you sell this car to? Who has? But apparently, this Maria Acosta knows that she could take a car and take another car, and she knows the. And is it that easy to steal people's car? Like, don't they have a couple safety mechanisms? Don't you have that little chirp, 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 chirp? Or is that the problem? It's electronics, so they just have some sort of demagnetic thing, or... So let's see. Maria Acosta, Anthony McCready, Michael Kelly, they're all looking for these folks. Suspects have been charged for different cases. Let's see. The shooting happened Copper Ridge Apartments. She's wanted for questioning in connection with the homicide that took place August 7th at the Copper Ridge Apartments. The location of the incidents at 557 Tramway. They said that he had been shot and injured since the time of his death. The officials have been on the outlook to find Maria. To no avail. 44-year-old Maria Acosta has a height of 5'8", a weight of roughly 125 pounds, and a number of tattoos on her back. And then these other 2 folks, right? We'll have to talk about them, but since this is the case about the Copper Apartments, well, actually that other guy was the Copper Apartments too, wasn't it? Michael Kelly. So Michael Kelly could be with Maria Acosta, right? He's wanted for questioning in connection with the murder that took place last year in November. So about a year ago, but at the exact same address, 557 Tramway Boulevard, Copper Ridge Apartments. And they found a female body dead inside a vehicle. Brandy Rail. So RIP to Brandy Rail. Michael Kelly is 6 feet 11 inches. Fucking shit. He is tall as fuck. But he has an average weight of 170 pounds. Slim. Tall guy. Tall motherfucker. 29, Michael Kelly. He's got a bunch of tattoos on his arms, chest, and belly. So 6 foot 11 inches, 170 pounds. That is one tall, skinny guy. That's one tall, skinny guy. And what the hell's going on in the Copper Ridge Apartments? I bet it's probably gang related, right? And that's so that's Marco Kelly. And then what's up with this Anthony McCready? Where the hell is this Anthony McCready at?